Well, today's endeavor will be to, oh, I turned it all off. That's okay. Gotta have the pokey bits in the wall. Today's endeavor is going to be just tie down a brake line, and this is how I'm going to show you how I do it, and what the problem is. It's not really a problem. It's just something that I didn't do. I ran out of time, like I always do, and I want to kind of show you what you should do if you replace brake lines. And all the brakes have been done on this, like start to finish. So anyway, I got to go back here anyway. That's right. Okay. Okay, I think I got it this time. Okay, well here's the problem. Not really a problem, but you see this brake line right here? I need to do something to kind of secure this. And this is, you can tell I replaced all of this. It's got that nickel, cadmium, something, copper, whatever thing. But that's not good for it. Doing that, it stresses the ends. So let's make that stop. And I'm going to show you what I'd like to do here to kind of make this a little bit more steady. And usually there's a clip up there, but it's long gone. And so let's just look around under here. All right, everything looks good. Okay, I'll show you what we do here. Let's see, I need about, what do you say, about 8 inches of stuff, and then a couple of them pull things and whatnots. I'll go ahead and show you what I do. I've got these super fancy, found those up in the house. I got those super fancy pull ties, but what I do is I just cut some of this stuff off, just some hose, and put over it. Cut it so long and cut it down the middle and wrap it around, and then I just zip tie it on there. So really all you got to do, but you can't have them things fluttering around like that. It just that ain't gonna work. I think I had brake fluid in this, so it's probably better to just get rid of that. Now, cutting this long ways can be a little tricky. So cut towards your chum, not towards your thumb. Yeah, see how that's kind of hardened. So that'll be a good thing to just get rid of and just use as a bumper. All right, so cut this long ways. Just for corn snakes, just be as careful as you can be. Boy, I kind of beat the end of that thing up. Okay. Well, let's change it. Free Tip Friday, as Erica would say. A lot of times when I pull out a blade to change it around to get the best of the other end, I just put a little X right there, and then I know that it's been used. Just a kind of a little thing to make it happy for you. I hate this version of the song. Ugh. The better version is Dave Clark 5. Okay, so you can see where I'm going with this. You kind of roll it up on there and it'll be fine. It's a two-handed thing for sure, but well, maybe I can get it with one hand. You just keep pushing this up on there. And got that stuff brittle. Okay, so now see how I got that on there? Alright, so we're going to just bend it and make sure it doesn't interfere with anything here, and make sure it doesn't hang so low that it'll catch on anything. I don't think it will. But I've got these here. These are not a sponsor, of course. I think I said in my description I don't have any sponsors. So anyway, these are kind of powerful things, but you know, when it comes to brakes, I usually tend to kind of overdo, and so I do. I don't know. Who knows? Don't worry. I'll show you what this looks like when I'm done. Okay, so I'm using 2, obviously, so just kind of take a little bit off each end. I kind of bent the thing around. It's going to be fine. And usually when I do this, I try to take an equal amount off. Okay. And only because I'm doing it for YouTube. It just don't seem to be much of a difference here. All right. Okay, and then there's that. And I just bring the whole box over. I won't bring it here. Just bring the whole thing over. Might see something else needs doing too. So there that is. See how solid that is now? And I don't think that's going to be a problem there. Okay. Don't get too aggressive, as Beaver would say. And that one there doesn't worry me too much. That's pretty solid right there. All right, that wiggling around is just not ever going to do you. So that's really about all I got on this. That's just a little technique I use to keep it from rubbing through. I've had that happen before. And don't pull that too doggone tight. Remember to keep your vent clear, or you'll get leaks. Just like that a little bit. That's not so bad really for an almost 70-year-old vehicle. All right, so everything else looks good. There's nothing on the ground. Wow, I mean like nothing. I didn't even notice that before. Well, nice to know. All right, well, let's let her down and call it our day. Sometimes I have a certain kind of feeling about things, as my friends will tell you. If you got 5 things to do and you're very good and victorious at 3 of them, do the other 2 later. Just end with a win, and so a winning day. So let's do that. See, I don't usually cut off them things. I don't care. That's stainless steel ones for something else. I don't know what. I think the fuel line. All right. Well, that's it. And then oh yeah, I got to show you that that bumper. Yeah, that'll be the end of one more segment after that.